Hi, I'm Connor Hammond, and I'm the creative director of the bar program at Boccalupo. I've been into cocktails my whole life. Very early on, I remember my parents had these old sort of archaic cocktail books that had like beautiful pictures and like crazy sounding words and ingredients. And I remember very early on, my dad arrived from a trip to Brazil and made a caipirinha for us all to try. And the idea of cachaça and the spirit I'd never heard of, and these flavor profiles, and it sort of builds from there, and then fell into restaurants, and I've been here for about 10 or 11 years in different restaurants. It's something I love. I mean, I've worked in places that were far more just deliver the product to faceless guests, and here at a place like Boccalupo, it's such a neighborhood restaurant still. You get to develop relationships with people. You get to talk way more about what we're doing. We made the intention of taking all of our ingredients off of our cocktail list so that we would have far more opportunity to discuss how all the drinks are made, discuss the way they taste, not just based what they're made of, and have a better chance of getting the right drink in front of the right person. And it's pretty much just jokes on the menu. We pretty much all of our drinks kind of start with something that makes us laugh, and then we go, wait, there's a good idea in there like somewhere. I'm still very driven by ideas and flavors I've had in the past, whether it be food or be classical cocktails. So some things like the drink I'm going to make today are inspired by a cocktail I've had before, the idea of a penicillin, and that is a smoky scotch. So the components of what it are then lead us to branch off in all kinds of different ways. I feel like it comes from a flavor or a past experience, and then it wanders through different avenues until it comes out. You have the benefit of having, an incredible batch of farmers that come through the door every single day with produce. So definitely we're driven by the seasons here, we're driven by the produce here. We have no large form, the menus change 4 times a year. The menus change as many times as we feel like we have cool stuff we want to do again. So sometimes in the summer and spring, drinks can roll on and off in a few weeks. In the winter, things stabilize for longer, but definitely it's about the produce for me first. This is a cocktail we call the Florian chain, named after 2 of the lesser known inventors of penicillin, besides Ian Fleming. So we take Scotch, we're actually blending a Cutty Stark, we're blending a blended Scotch as well as a super high peated Port Charlotte. So we have smoky Scotch base. We cold smoke our carrots for about 4 hours before blending those down and getting the juice from the carrots themselves. And then it's going to be lemon, it's going to be a blend of honey and sorghum for the sweetness. The sorghum adds this like extra body and richness and a tiny bit of nuttiness, and then ghost peppers.